to a variety of robot hands, tactile gloves, arm sleeves, and even the bottoms of dog booties to capture touch data for AI models. When you press on reskin, it has a rubbery elastomer surface that bounces back. Magnetically charged particles are embedded in the elastomer. When you apply force to the skin, the elastomer deforms, causing a shift in magnetic flux, which is detected by magnetometers beneath the skin. The force is recorded in 3 directions, which are represented by the X, Y, and Z axes. These variations in magnetic flux are then converted into force by the algorithm. It also examines the skin's qualities, such as how soft it is and how much it bounces back, and compares these to the force. Researchers trained the system to remove out the ambient magnetic environment, which includes things like individual robot magnetic signatures and magnetic fields at specific locations across the world. Understanding pixels and appearances is what we've gotten so good at in computer vision and machine learning. Pixels and looks aren't everything. The only way to comprehend the scene is to comprehend the physicality of the items. LeCun indicated that the skin would be beneficial for haptics in the virtual environment, implying that when you touch an object, you might get some input that informs you what it is. If you have one of those fake skin parts, the sensation on the individual can then be reconstructed using actuators. Meta has also been improving its AI's sensory collection in order to accommodate potentially beneficial metaverse technologies. Meta AI announced a new initiative called Ego 4D in October, which collected hundreds of hours of first-person footage that might one day be used to educate artificial intelligence-powered virtual assistants how to help users remember and recall experiences. One major problem we're still working on is getting robots to learn new activities as quickly as people and animals. Machines are awkward, and they take a long time to learn. Reinforcement learning to teach a car to drive itself, for example, must be done in a virtual environment since it would have to drive for millions of hours, cause innumerable accidents, and damage itself several times before it learned how to navigate. Even then, it's unlikely to be that dependable. Humans, on the other hand, can learn to drive in only a few days because we have a very decent picture of the world by the time we reach our teenage years. We understand gravity and the fundamental physics of automobiles. The department's main goal is to get machines to learn that model of the world and forecast different occurrences and plan what will happen as a result of their activities. Similarly, for the AI assistant that will one day interact with people organically in a virtual world, this is an area that has to be expanded out. Virtual agents that may reside in your augmented reality glasses, smartphone, or laptop are one of the long-term aspirations of augmented reality. It assists you in your everyday life in the same way that a human assistant would, and that system will need to have some awareness of how the world works, some common sense, and be clever enough not to be annoying to converse with. In the end, that is where all of this study will lead. Previously, sensing robotic skins required built-in electronics to track the electrical changes that occur when the skin makes contact with a surface. The sole need for the reskin system is that the monitoring equipment be close by. As a result, the material may be thinner and produced at a lower cost. Currently, the ingredients needed to manufacture each reskin cost less than $6 per unit if more than 100 are produced.
What's going to happen is robots will be able to do everything better than us. I'm including, all of us, you know. This is really like the scariest problem to me, I tell you. Yeah, so I really think we need government regulation here, just to, because this is, ensuring the public good is served.
So, what is your opinion on Meta potentially owning such an important part of robotics which is necessary to enable robots to live and work with us, as otherwise, the danger of them hurting us or destroying valuables would be too high?